I honestly don't know what to expect, but I think the Pokemon Company just tweeted out one of the greatest things ever. Like, almost 2,000 retweets, it's only been a few minutes. Dance battle time, where you throw down some Team Skull-inspired moves in Pokemon Sun and Moon Burning Shadows, and the thumbnail is Guzma staring down the Pikachu costumes. I watched like the first couple seconds, and I realized I have to do a reaction video to this because this is absolutely nuts. Like, I already love it. Team Skull is my favorite, like, villain team, and Guzma is, like, my favorite villain ever, so this is... I absolutely love this. The costumes are well done. Like, this is so good. This is just done so good. Turn up the music. This is the greatest thing I've ever seen. Oh my god. They're serious about this. Oh my god. Oh. This is just ridiculous. In the greatest way possible. Team Skull's the greatest group ever. Switch one of your opponent's benched Pokemon with their active Pokemon. If you do, switch your active Pokemon with one of your benched Pokemon. Dang, that's how you set up for an insta-kill right there. Discard cards from your hand. If you do, discard an energy card from one of your opponent's Pokemon. Or discard two. Yo, that's super energy removal, right? Or, no, energy removal was one, and then super energy removal was like discard one for two. Never mind. As a supporter, we can see that the old school Pokemon days were pretty intense. But, yeah, let me actually try to remember what super energy removal did, because I remember that card being, like, way too broken. Yeah, I hope you can forgive me for repressing that memory, because that's absolutely dumb, you know? We have super energy removal, discard one energy card attached to one of your Pokemon, and then drop 2 energy cards off of your opponent. This card was banned in Japan because it was too good. If used at the same time as energy removal, or more copies of itself, an opponent could lose up to 12 energy cards at once. Later replaced with super energy removal 2, which can have a greater effect for an even greater drawback. Flip 2 coins. If both are heads, discard all energy cards attached to the defending Pokemon. Yeah, that level of RNG is just fine. If both are tails, all energy cards stacked to your active Pokemon. If one's heads, one's tails, this card does nothing. Okay, that's just silly right there. And then just regular energy removal. Choose one energy card attached to one of your opponent's Pokemon. Gone. That's absolutely silly right there. Let's get back to the video though. Let's get back to this video because I love everything about it. The Team Skull grunts, like they fail the moves. I was wondering like what was going on right there because they were getting into it. Goose was like, no, don't watch this. And I'm actually surprised how like I've already seen like the Pikachu costumes doing like their little dances and routines, and they actually made it work for like a serious dance battle between Team Skull. And he sticks the backflip, which is pretty nice. So they got like legit people for this. And then in the I also wanted to rewatch this to pay attention to like what the Team Skull people are doing in the background, like their little choreographed dance. And then in the end, you know, since Team Skull, they're just silly, dude. They got like the posture and everything right. Like that guy on the right, complete MVP because he just, you know, he's got that. Like Team Skull is absolutely amazing. Their costumes are awesome. And just like the whole attitude and everything behind it is great. So yeah, and then we even got like the buff one over there. This is how you would expect Team Skull to be in the real life. So I love that. I love the Pokemon Company was able to capture that. And then you have like someone that really represents Guzma really well. Even Plumeria, she has really good representation as well. Like look at that. She has that hardcore look. And then Pikachu's just chilling there. Like, why is Pikachu there? I feel like Pikachu are actually the bad guys in this situation. They just show up into Team Skull's place. And also, there's, like, TCG art in the background. That's actually pretty cool. They just show up unannounced and throw down like that. How disrespectful. I'm just gonna, like, pay attention to the Team Skull, like, the grunts. Because they're actually on it, yo. They got that backflip going on. And then the Pikachu, they have a solid dance routine as well. I'm like a little disappointed while I'm seeing how this Team Skull people, but actually, never mind, they have like their own like skull into cross-up maneuver. I just want to see more of like what they do in the game instead of something that's like, instead of something that feels like it's just more freestyle. But I think that's one thing, we need more Team Skull dances. Yeah, see, he's kind of going for it. They're kind of doing it over there. Yeah, there's the... I just love it. I just love everything about that. And then, like, when I first saw this, I was like, did they get I Will Dominate to play Guzma? I think he would make a great Guzma. But yeah, I want to buy this costume as well. Is that on the Pokemon Center? Please mass manufacture this Pokemon. I think it'd be great. So yeah, it looks like Pokemon has made their next crazy viral video for now. I want to see if it's any different, like how it relates to other things too. Yeah, because when it comes to the Pokemon Company, like the Japanese side of things too, like when you look at their most viewed videos, it's the Pikachu Ketchup song, the Mimikyu song, and then the Magikarp song, and also we have the Slowpoke song right behind it. So I wonder if the Pokemon Company just manufactured something brilliant again. And then there's the new Pikachu song, which is done almost just like the Mimikyu song. Like it has the same beat, except in more rap style, and also very similar lyrics. It's pretty crazy. Like that's just crazy right there. And then we have the Mimikyu song, which blew up. Still one of the greatest songs ever. And then the Magikarp song was pretty crazy. More of a folk song kind of style. Still got over 6 million views because it's Magikarp. And then, of course, that I never got into this song, but this one just kind of blew up in its own way because we were like, what is going on right here? We also have the Pikachu Ketchup song. That one was just strange. So yeah, I feel like that's what we just got with like the actually not as crazy because it's not like an actual music song, but it's like a music dance video that has Guzma, Team Skull, and then like, yeah, then it's also dancing off against Pikachu's. And the strangest thing is that it's to promote the new TCG set, Burning Shadows, which is also, yeah, use the Guzma and Plumeria cards, guys, because that's how it works. And yeah, then we have the page for Sun and Moon Burning Shadows right here, so featuring Necrozma. Again, looking at Necrozma, looking at like the publicity it's getting, this is leading up into Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, and then next TCG set is going to have Ultra Beast. So that's just a little crazy right there. And this is what I don't understand. You know, people are like, oh, you're so negative towards Pokemon, you're so negative towards the Pokemon Company. When really, as I continue to say, it's like every video I do, I feel moves the community forward. I think it either kind of praises the good things that the Pokemon Company does, brings light to some of the bad, or it's also just something that the Pokemon community needs, because it's really sad to see that all of these like crazy things don't really get as much publicity as they should. People don't care about it as much because, oh, it's not the video game, or oh, it's not like the most hardcore update to the TCG, so people kind of overlook it because what I feel is like the Pokemon community has become very selfish, very toxic, very immature like that. Even though it is supposed to be about kids, these kids just don't have respect these days, which is really upsetting to see, because like I remember when I did the Salazzle, that there's a Salazzle event. It's like, yo, go to GameStop, get that, and it's just a little bit of a tie-in promotion. The Pokemon Company's doing these little things to try to help us out, and people just don't like it that often. And then the website's done super well. If you want to like play the little games and stuff, the TCG online, no one really cares about these things, and it's super sad to see because the Pokemon Company is trying pretty hard to get people to care about it, and And then when you look at the community, it's just gotten so bad that no one really cares about all the other things that's going on in Pokemon. So that's what I'm doing. I'm giving publicity to this, and everyone's like, oh, you just hate the Pokemon Company. Even though I'm like the most supportive YouTuber of the Pokemon Company. It's crazy. It just... take out VGC, because even, like, I feel there's a lot of corruption even in the Pokemon Company side of things, and the whole community is rotten out there. But, you know, get rid of VGC, just reset the whole competitive aspects. But outside of that, yeah, the Pokemon Company, they do everything just great. And I wish more people cared about the things that were off to the side, that weren't directly related to the games, or just, like, big news reveals, and then just have, like, that larger appreciation for Pokemon. So I think that the Guzma video really shows it. Much love, much praise for that. I love to see the game developers do crazy things like that. So more of that would be great. And then, yeah, I also respect a lot of the work that goes into even the aspects I don't care about. I don't care about the TCG, but, like, hey, if you do, go check this out. If you want to care about TCG, there's a lot of support there with the TCG Online. There's a lot of support there with just how much work goes into it. So that's the kind of thing. And then I think what we see in response is that we get less products on the Pokemon website. We don't even have any, like, official Pokemon centers in the US, because people don't care about the merchandise aspects as much as well, which is really sad. And then it just kind of trickles down where we get less information. The Pokemon Global Link doesn't update as much, and then the actual Japanese website, they have, like, the Daisuke Club, they have Pokemon Sunday show that's actually, like, on Japanese broadcasted television, and we don't see that in return, which makes people care less. So it's kind of a pretty bad cycle that just makes the marketers feel like there's not as many people caring about Pokemon, when really I feel their marketing is on point, and they should just keep working to make awesome things like this. So there we go, guys. Amazing Guzma thing. I'm expecting that to get a couple million views pretty shortly, because it's the epic rap battle, which will be great publicity for the TCG. So that's kind of how you do it. I like it when people make crazy things to kind of promote a side product, and then it ends up doing really well. So at least it's getting exposure, even though people aren't going there for that product. So if you guys enjoy the video, hope you all have a nice day. Thank you very much for watching.